to you. Ooh, 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 baby, you. You better put on the I trust you. Nobody does it better than you. I'm coming home to you. Ooh, 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 baby, you. All day man I work and I hustle, turn make it to muckle. Now the time is overdue, baby. I'm coming home to you.
So you know, Mobe, powerful song. I was talking to some folks this morning. You know, when I post the flyer that you're going to be on the air, and they asking me, you know, what do we need to do to hear more of Hezron? You know, and I'm saying to myself, I mean, I think I hear enough, but what do folks need to do to hear more?
I mean, all my songs, most of my songs are online, you know, except the new album. I mean, but these songs are off the new album. Right. Montego Bay and some that you're going to play now. See? Right. I mean, and Taxi Driver. So, I mean, it's just to really click on Hezron to check it out on iTunes or YouTube or, and you know what I mean, and Facebook and all those kind of social media, you know. Until when until it really, a medium comes along where we can really see an explosion of Hezron, you know. Right. See? And that's what we are working on, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, as far as I know, and you play me all the time, and everybody tell me that all over the world, and I hear it. So, I mean, so we, you know, it's just look out for more and look out for it to be getting bigger right now, because as I said before, one of the greatest obstacles in the way, I mean, and we just climb over it, you understand? So, of course, you know, America is the world police and it stops you from many places.
Exactly. Once again, folks, we talking live, Hezron live in the building. You know, you sent me some music, man, and this one is the one that, you know, I love all of it. But you know, I always pick out one that I said, this is it. You know, treat her a little better. What inspired that song? Is that a personal experience?
Yeah, it's just reality. Personally, I could say probably through my old lady go through sometimes. Yeah. Some things with me, I'm a old man, you know, my father. And I mean, and there's a cry of I hear a woman complain about these things sometimes, you know. And you know, I'm the kind of artist, as you know from day one, that when I write about things that I hear people cry about and see and experience. Right. Seeing, so I mean, it's a woman cry out that, and then you have the other one that where the youths are maybe crying out and struggle. So I mean, you know, a Montego Bay is a cry out. Definitely. So it's not just an inspiration just to see them where it's a reality of woman. Sometimes we overlook certain things because we as men, you know, we get caught up in our world sometimes and the vibration, and you know what I mean. But this is just like saying, yo, make you check yourself. You know, treat her a little better because no care how miserable she go on or whatever. At least she always there. You can always rely upon her. She never leave. So you know.
So this is one of the world premieres today, folks. Yeah. Treat her a little better. Coming from the new album, right?
Yeah, man, the new album. Yeah.
Listen.
First to me.
I'm not saying she's perfect. I'm not saying she's a saint. All I'm saying is treat her better. I'm not saying she's blameless. Just knows we all make mistakes. All I'm saying is treat her better. If I love by your side, it's something that you enjoy. If you see her as a real woman, not someone you take as a toy. I'm not saying she may not be cussing, and sometimes get on your nerves, yes. All I'm saying, brother, treat her a little better. I'm not saying she's spotless, or a bit impatient, yes. All I'm saying is treat her a little better. And I know she may test your pride, but you better want the man inside. Just treat her a little better. I know you want to treat her as such. Treat her a little better.
You know, when we talk all the time on WhatsApp and everything, you know, I always tell you the ones that I think are going to be a huge hit. You know, not that I'm belittling any of the other songs, them, but this song, trust me, this is an instant hit. And everybody's hitting me up on WhatsApp right now and saying, you know, it's a huge hit.
Yeah, but
where do you find these melodies from?
That's true, but people always I just got what me say. Yeah. I hear many people that we say. I hear your activist.
Yeah.
You know. For me, I use them things and just go in my ear and you find out, you know. So that's why I just feel the blessing, you know.
So you sit with your guitar and how do you come up with the lyrics? How do you come up with the melody? And how do you know that the two go together?
Yeah, people always ask me from my youth, you know.
Yeah.
And how do you say it? How do you say it? What do you tell them? It's just something that happened. It just happened. It's natural. There's no way to put it. Somebody, you can say something to me right now, and it's so profound, right? That all of a sudden it started to resonate in my body. That's even when you're talking to me through the interview, my mind shifts. If you never, but some people are like, you can see that man. Who knows me know that he said something and Hezron mind is not here no more. You know?
Gotcha.
Yeah. So my mind shift, and in my mind shifting, in my head it's just melodies start popping up like my V, like inside, bubbling up.
Wow.
By the time I go up on the road, I run up and go home and take up my guitar. Something like that. I said, wow. So I mean, it's the same thing, you know. You just.
So what's the creation process like? Do you always work with your guitar? Do you go on the piano? Or?
Yeah, sometimes it depends on the song. Sometimes I get a vibes on the keyboard. But it's ideas. It's just looking around and looking. From a child, I've always been the kind of writer that write about what's going on and what I see and what I experience in love or in like the reality of life, they call social stuff, you know. So it can happen to me in any situation, in a way, at any event, you know what I mean, any time. So I mean, when it comes to me, it's just a melody, and sometimes I just record it even on a recording thing.
Really? Yeah,
because I don't have the guitar, the first thing I get, I just record it. Or if I know that I have nothing to record it, I keep repeating my head with my head.
Wow.
The melody and all that, till I go to the stage. You know? So,
wow.
Yeah, man, it's just that people always ask me that I don't know what to say. Even people around me. If my uncle that's there every day, you know.
Yeah.
They will listen to this and I say, Fly, yo, how these things come out and you say, but you watch me grow.
Wow. Universal man.
Universal man, yeah, man.
Talk about that song.
Yeah. Well, it's all the fathers, me. With a father, but like, you know, when I'm taking on something, I never really like to just write about it, you know. You know my style already. I have to explain. Time will tell, but who knows that I always try to write from a different angle, the same topics that people see. But you know, like somebody said to me that you always use the same thing that people talk about, and when you take it up, you just make it look grand, like it's bigger than what they see. So Universal Man is really a father song, but there are a lot of heroes in this world. You know, you have Superman, you have Batman, you have you know what I mean, that they get a credit, you know, in the cartoon sense, you know. But I said, well, they are no heroes to me. No Superman have nothing on you, and Batman, and no Spider-Man. To me, you are the world's greatest hero, Mr. Universal Man, you know, because of what I see you do as a father. You understand how you grow up, the real responsibility, and how you take it on. You know what I mean? So,
and that's different because most people, you know, no offense to mothers, but most people always talk about mothers. And mothers are obviously creation of the earth, but of course, but you know, no one really thinks about fathers and writes songs for fathers.
Right, exactly. Right. So that's why, man. So people really, this Universal Man, you know what I mean?
Alright. Yeah. Let's get into Universal Man. This is Hezron.
Off the album too, you know?
That's right.
Mama said you are no good, and she said I should fall.
Just constantly hearing your soulful, very soulful presence from the music, man. I love that. That's what we need right now, you know? Calm and soulful thing, you know? More than well, you know? But he's right, it's your melodies that's grabbing me.
The first thing that gravitated to was that melody that you know. The first time I heard from him was Ebony Eyes. March 2. But we're still live on One Harmony Radio inside the UK. Paradise FM inside the Gambia, Africa. 106 Live Radio. Of course, right here on the Flavor Radio. Shout out to Chinaman and Stanya, he writes all of his music.
I should know that, man. I should know that.
You should know that, right?
Of course you should know that. For years.
So talk about the new album. I know you're re-releasing the album.
Yeah, I'll be released. Yeah?
It was released before.
No. It's a new album.
It's a new album.
I Live continues.
Okay. Continues.
Yeah, that's what
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, you know, so these are the 16 new tracks.
16 tracks.
Yeah, you play.
That's two albums right there, man.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's a story. The album tells a story, so that's why I like it.
Gotcha. The next song I'm about to play is called Miss Incredible.
Miss Incredible.
Miss Incredible. So you go from universal man, treat her like a lady, treat her right, whatever. Miss Incredible. Talk about Miss Incredible.
Yeah, that song is like, people love that song big time, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, again, it's like R&B flavor, and that was my influence living in the US, you know. But I'm talking it from the point where it's the Jamaican song.
Jamaican lady, 16 tracks, not 60. So let me put 16 in the chat room. Yeah. She thinks she says 60.
Oh man, 16.
16.
Yeah,
go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely. So I mean, R&B is R&B flavor same way, you know what I mean? Different side of what people know, you know what I mean? Some don't know and some knows. But the lyrical content is really the experience of what they experience in Jamaica. You understand? Because it's really a song where once I was in I play somewhere like a resort in Ochi. Right? And I like how it's set up, you know, and me and some other lady was there and all that stuff. And just that old vibes created this song really, you know? Wow. And I write this song a long time ago. For a producer in England named Ashadi. But he now decided to put it out because my album is. So I think it's going to be an album too.
Okay. Speaking of before we get into that song, speak about your R&B background, because I know we talked, off here about your R&B background, but you were signed to an American label.
Yeah, man. I was signed to Wall Street. Wall Street and also Def Jam. I was signed to with an independent label called Danger Zone that slashed with Def Jam.
Okay.
So like Def Jam was a major there.
Right.
Yeah, man, and so we signed there, we learn from the experiences, and they love the vibes, and we love the vibes, and things that go so right with the label that I actually signed with, the independent label.
Gotcha.
Which was Danger Zone. They kind of got shut down,
Gotcha.
by the government. So, but Def Jam had one, back then, way back when they were saying that, like I'm a young Teddy Pendergrass.
Right. And that's the vibe I get.
Yeah.
Teddy Pendergrass, what's that, Jaheim type of vibe?
Yeah, man, I know, sound cool. They used to compare with
Definitely.
The writing ability that I have,
Definitely.
So, there's a lot of good vibes, man, and then after that I signed with another one in Atlanta. It's really Michigan, but one of the owners, the directors, is from Atlanta. Rose, it's been Roswell. Yeah. See, so I was signed to him, and 10 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, and I just decided that, I'm coming to Jamaica. So I mean, and it was a good vibe too, but it's kind of back in them days. The R&B was hard to play. The rap thing was taking over.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was like the whole hip hop and the whole southern thing and Jeezy and all that thing. So like nobody didn't want to get on R&B still, So it's like, so we just decided, we're gonna the vibes are calling me back over. So I decided to go down. You understand, and just really concentrate. Plus I wasn't too straight in American.
Gotcha.
It was free for
Gotcha. So what do you think in terms of the challenges in getting reggae music played, especially in Jamaica? What is in terms of your personal experience and just overall?
Yeah. Well, it's an uphill battle, Yeah, you don't know, as you know about it, the whole payola system.
Gotcha.
And also, a lot of producers, regular DJs are now producers, like, without the knowledge of the music, they play what they like, and they push out everywhere you turn out, so it's like a favoritism, and if you're in and all that stuff. But luckily for me, I came at a time when they were still good people, and they're still campaigning for me.
Gotcha.
IRFM, they play me all the time, Elise Kelly and the whole crew, Ron Moshe, a lot of them on hits, so I still get, I'm still present, and then at the same time, I write the kind of songs that matter, so they can't really keep me out.
Wow. Well, you know what, let's get into Miss Incredible. We'll come back on the other side and talk some more, right? background.
Yeah, go ahead,
What's your name do the background?
Yeah, man.
What?
Which is the background? You just hear it?
I heard it because you played it. But I just actually got it. Once again, folks, this is Hezron, Miss Incredible. Now, Nikisha Linda does background singing.
Yeah, man.
By the way, she said to say hi, man.
Big up, man.
She's listening, so big up.
Yeah, man, Nikisha, man. Great job, man.
Yes.
Really soulful mix, you know. Very much surprised. Very, the mix really natural, you know.
Yes.
Background's wicked, you know. Great job, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely. You know, so you flip it so seamlessly from reggae to that soulful crooner type of thing. You know, you sit there and say, wow, what does he sing? And then in between the reggae, you flip it to some DJ in between, or some sing J in between. And I'm saying to myself, what can't he do? Is there anything he can't do? I mean, you know, because you seem like you do, you know, piano, guitar, singing, you do it all.
I mean, play piano, I mean, I just help myself with it to write song, you know.
Gotcha.
Guitar, you know, I play more guitar.
Gotcha.
I just, you know, listen, I dedicate myself to music. I'm a musician. I didn't go to school and say, it's a profession and I'm going to take it up. It
Gotcha.
called me into it. I have no choice, you know, it terrorizes me, you know what I'm saying?
Really?
So therefore, that's why that is why despite, whether I get bigger or not, you know what I mean? It's something that I will not stop doing, you know what I mean? Stop doing it, and, you know, and it will always be of the same standard and the same, you know what I mean? Quality, you know, standard, the same thing, you know what I mean? And, you know, people still ask, he writes his song because I just won't drop it. So, like, God gave me, those, you know, the Almighty, you know, because I'm a poet, you know. I was a poet, member of the Caribbean Union Poet, and win poetry competition. As I told you, know what I mean?
Yes.
All kind of stuff. So, I realized that I was born for this because God gave me everything for it. So, I mean, I just really humble myself and just concentrate on the craft and not the hype. And let the hype come in and carry me after.
How was you as a student?
Yeah, as a student.
As a student in school. Were you a good student?
Yeah, man, I was a good student. Man.
Yeah?
Yeah, but at the same time, you know, I was kind of, because going to school still, my old man was living in the US. And then my old man was a man that I loved so much and respected. You know, and one point we heard that he got caught up or he was in prison or something like that. So while I was in school, there were many things on my mind, you know.
Gotcha.
So, you know, it's bright and everything, and then you have the other side that comes out every now and again.
Gotcha.
It was a fight all the time. So, I mean, you know, it's just, I don't even know.
Wow.
Life.
Wow. Yeah. If you weren't doing this, what do you think you'd be doing?
You know, people ask me all the time, you know, I can't even say, maybe law. I was a law, law. I started corporate law, you know what I mean? So,
wow.
Yeah, you know, but I can't even know, I don't even think that could manage me.
I can see you as a lawyer.
You can see you as a lawyer.
I mean, we've had conversations where I can see you as a lawyer.
Yeah. Because I could.
Wow.
Okay. But, you know, because it wouldn't fit me still. Although, from an intellectual standpoint, maybe the thinking point and everything.
Right.
But because I'm so straightforward, I don't think I would. My clients would not trust me because I would say, yo,
if he's guilty, you tell him he's guilty.
So you can't represent him, okay? You understand? Yeah, so music is my choice. It's my only. Yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
what's the goalpost for you? You know, what would have to happen and you say, okay, I've arrived.
I'm arrived. I guess when the world know my name.
Okay.
The world, you know?
Okay.
Because the world know Bob Marley. I don't think there's no criminals in this world that don't know Bob.
True.
That's a serious.
True.
So I guess that's where I said I'd arrive, you know?
Yeah. You know, a lot of people compare you to the likes of the Beres Hammonds and those people. What goes through your mind when you get those comparisons?
Well, it's a great feeling, you know, because you don't know, we grew up on him and he's the man, you know. A great artist, you don't know, he's a legend and everything, you know. So I mean, the first thing I have to say, wow, you know, to be compared, I'm doing some great work, you know. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, as time go by, I hope that people see it. You know what I mean? evident still in the world that Hezron is Hezron still, you know what I mean? And the general Barris is Barris, you know what I mean? Everybody has their own DNA and their own story.
Gotcha.
But we have vocal. He's one of my influences, along with Dennis Brown and Luther, especially Luther. Dave Alistair. I mean, America, been all over. So, because we have this R&B texture and this soulful, melodic ways of delivery, we get compared a lot, you know. But to be compared, you know, as I said, is the greatest. You know, who is Barris is the man, you know what I mean? So that's how you know. So.
The next song I'm about to play is Address Hell. Now, who comes up with a title like Address Hell? Talk about that segment. Talk about the whole title and where it came from.
Yeah, well, then again, it's a story because when you live in the ghetto, you live in Jamaica, you understand, you know, until you hear some people talk, or you pass some kids, some youths on the street, and you see them always frowning, as they would say, why Jamaica has no screw face, you know.
Right.
But until you see their lifestyle and you go where they come from, see, you will never understand. So this is a story of one of them. See what I've observed, and me coming from certain hardship from the Montego Bay can relate to any youth in extreme garrison living. You understand? Even though I didn't go through the extremity, but I can, you know what I mean? Relate as a poor youth, as a poor man coming up. So therefore this youth is a youth where, you know, where them ask him, yo, why you always a bit up in the face? Why can you screw? So why you guys always so serious and look so miserable? And he said, yo, until I walk a day in my shoes. He said, from where I'm from, he said, my father's will for me, when he died, was a semi-automatic and a rusty Mac 10. And it's a gun, because that's the way it is in the ghetto. And the father died and the son coming there with the guns. Right. And my mother's identity was known to me, because I didn't know his mother. But the only way I knew was that the people in the era would say, yo, here comes $2 Bev's son. Because, I mean, the mother was a prostitute, you know. Because he didn't come to see his mother. His mother died before. Before he got the realization, you know.
Right.
So therefore, so you never really get to know. So he said that I'm from a place, Southwest. You know the way I write. I live from Adjacent, but I just put Southwest from Gotham City, Northwest of here, like the movie.
Right.
You know,
Right.
Batman.
Of course.
You know,
Of course.
It's my style, you know.
Wow.
So and just that he said where I'm from. You know, if you're weak, you know what I mean, you will die and all them things there. So he never want to put a gun to nobody, but where it's from, you know, the weak start to death. That's the reality of what it's like in the ghetto. You understand me? So I call it, you know, Address Hell. So I have to tell these stories, you know.
Wow. Address Hell, Hezron live in the studios right here on the Flavor Radio.
We have the brother from the
One of the first songs I actually heard from you.
Yeah, man.
Tanya introduced me to this song, and you know, when I've had it in my catalog ever since, in my playlist ever since.
Yeah, she not give up on that song.
Yeah, because it's a beautiful song.
Even though she has said, Hezron, put that in the album. I said, no, that's a cover album.
You can't make no money from that. That's a cover
Yeah,
song.
a cover. Which I'm going to do a cover album.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
In the language. Yeah, man, a few songs. I cannot escape. Yeah, my way, like we hear everybody else.
Right.
I have some songs that I love. Remember that there are a lot of singers that have inspired me over the years.
Yes.
That I respect from America and to Jamaica, but a lot of American singers. You know, I grew up, you know, I mean, America really. So,
Wow.
So, about, you know, Bobby Womack and some man, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Africa, you know what I mean? I have a song that I love. But it's cold outside, girl. Who are you holding? You're holding me. Well, you know that song?
Yeah.
And if you think you're lonely, you know, that might kind of sing that. I like that man, you know, so, yeah, you know, Luther, of course. You know,
Luther Vandross, of
my
course.
favorite, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Wow. Talk about Can't Come Between, because, you know, a lot of folks did not know of you. This song kind of propelled you to the forefront a little bit more.
Yeah.
So talk about what that song has done for your career.
Yeah, well, I guess there are some songs we call it in the dance or in the street song that give you that buzz.
Mm-hmm.
A root song like, you know, that really kind of, this is the song. Because there's no show I can go and not sing it.
Gotcha.
There's no event I can go and not sing it.
Right.
It's the only song that I have to sing everywhere. You know what I mean? Understand?
Right.
Even weddings with it normally.
Really?
This is of course, this is a must song.
Right.
Right? Of course.
Right. Well, you know, one of the songs I wanted to get back to this song because one of the songs it was on I think it was a Strictly the Best or something like that.
The best, yeah.
We shall find a way.
Yeah, we shall
find a way.
Oh, you remember that long time?
That's an old song, but you know the lyrical content of that song,
still correct.
you know, it's still to what's going on now in the elections and just in the world in general. You know, We Shall Find a Way is a song that's, you know, is relevant right now.
Relevant, yeah.
You know, definitely.
2010 hit.
It's a 2010?
Yeah, well,
6 years ago.
Yeah, 6 years ago, yeah, man.
Wow.
Ooh,
You're sitting there and you're saying, man, there's no song. It's it's such a catalog of music that you sit back and go, wow. Once again, folks, we're live in the studio. Hezron is in studio today inside the Flavor Radio's The One Drop Reggae Show. You just heard we have We Shall Find a Way from a 2010, you said?
Yeah, 2010, yeah, man. Because
2010.
it was a hit song because in 2010 they had a state of emergency in Kingston.
Oh, okay.
So when that song came, it kind of resonated with what was going on.
Right.
So it's connected, so it went,
Wow.
It's out there,
Wow.
So.
Good news. When I got that song, I remember you sent me, I think it was 2 songs, 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah.
And you were telling me about the other song. I don't remember what the other song was. And you kept telling me, the other song is it man? I think it was a song with you and a young lady.
Yeah.
Right.
That do over to
And I don't remember the name of the song, but I said to you, no offense to that song, but good news is the song.
Yeah, man, that's true.
And you called me like a month later and said, boy, John, you know your music.
Yeah, well,
good news.
That's true, man. You always connect with
Good news is a song.
You know your music for real better than that.
Because, it just
that's the kind of dub I have to give you a jingle like that. Say, yo, Ricovibes, you know your music. Real kind of.
I haven't missed yet. Every song that I said is going to be a hit has always turned out to be a hit where you're concerned.
Yeah, man, that's true, man.
Definitely. We've had this song on repeat for like a whole day. Because it's just infectious, man. It just makes you want to hear it over and over again.
Yeah, man, that's true, man. I used this song to close a show in Switzerland the other day, Yeah, I tell you, the 3 ladies were in front and they cried.
Really?
Cried. And they touched me like, oh my God.
Wow.
Cried. They said that song touched me. So you don't know something better is going to be. I mean, if they can feel that in a place like Switzerland.
Right. It's neutral.
It's neutral. It's a love reggae music. I mean, that's the kind of thing I try to do. I try a reality song, reality. I can't deal with it. Real life thing. We have to talk about.
Right. Now you don't do a lot of collabs. I know you've done a collab with Shaggy, but you don't really do a lot of collabs. Is that by design, or is just you don't find anybody you want to do collabs with?
Yeah, man. I have a collab on the album, but I have that song called Warriors Heaven with the general Olga and the leader, Louis Culture.
Louis Culture.
Yeah,
one of my favorite dogs.
Yeah, man. Big. There's some. I mean, you ever said that? I mean, you will stop playing.
Like Tanya said, hold it out, man. Hold it out.
Warriors Heaven. We did me and IKEA song because we put on a one drop. Because after I go to the world, I realized that one drop is a field, so I slowed down Wicked and Live Arms and Wicked, so because people love that song, but it wasn't produced right,
Oh, okay.
Because it was rushed. As you said.
I did tell you.
Yeah, tell me that. Yeah, you tell me that. So you say, just back, it goes. So right now people say, yo man, this sounds so cool, Yeah, so
I don't know, you recorded a song for Penthouse, I think, but I don't think that's released yet.
No, I don't know. But
you did tell me. I haven't heard it, but you did tell me.
Every time when I go to,
that's why you probably record a lot more for yourself.
Exactly. And people I trust.
Yes.
I produce that I know that we're going to work together and let it work. I mean, Montego Bay, you see the video, I recorded for a producer in Europe, seeing Addis Records, and did some overdubs and everything. And you see, there's a man that said, he's on this song, gotta get out there, and he did what he had to do and help and did the video and all that stuff. Make sure it was out there.
Right.
Nothing, so I can't be recording with people that's gonna put my thing, just have it and just hold it up while I'm out there. With no help and waiting until this thing rise up there.
Right.
So I avoid all that,
Gotcha.
I always try to have a song on my album that can lift it itself. I believe for this album there are 3. I mean, we know Can't Come Between was a short thing on that first song.
Right.
That would really connect in the reggae world.
Right.
I heard the same. I heard even before you told me that I have 3 songs on it. One of them that you love so much, Treat Her Better, that has the same effect, They say it's an instant hit to like Can't Come Between.
It is.
Cool. And there's another one they call Bang Bang. I said, what did the Bang Bang she boom boom? But you know what I mean? That's
old time flavor.
Yeah, see? Yeah, Warriors Heaven. So I mean, in doing these kind of things, it makes me not have to wait on anybody. really, because I put in the kind of work that really resonates. It's very important to give it, you know. So when I do this thing, I know nobody control it. So I don't see the reason for me to even record for somebody when it's not going to come out.
Gotcha.
So I kind of concentrate on myself and do it so that it, you know, it carries itself. So that's really the logic of the West Division.
One of the things I noticed as well, Silly Walks, Discotheque, those guys are producers that I respect.
Yeah,
right?
man,
And they don't really record a lot of artists. They kind of stick to a certain set of artists. And you happen to be one of those artists.
Yeah, man, from day one.
What was the attraction to Silly Walks, Discotheque?
He always tell me that it was So in Love and Take Your Clothes Off. So those, when he saw the two different films, he said So in Love, which so rootsy, and then he heard Take Your Clothes Off, which R&B. He said, but this guy, like he said, he tell me all the time, he said, man, this guy's like, how did he move from there to there? You know, that's Take Your Clothes Off, right?
Right, of course.
So, so from that, he said, from there, and then, you know what I mean, so then he gave me the rhythm. So, I mean,
the Jamaican lady said they stick to the best artists. They stick that's a good, you know.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. They stick
Great
to the best
producers,
artists.
man.
Yeah, they are great producers. Great producers. And what I like about them, they stick behind their product.
Of
they
course.
put out videos for their product.
Non-stop.
And stuff like that.
And you see them all the time online.
Yes, yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why should I. So I recorded him. I mean, he has another song for me that you know.
Hasn't put out yet?
Yeah, man, that wicked song too. Again, like that come like can't come into me, man.
Wow.
You can't look at that. Be a different argument.
How many songs do you think you have out there for producers that have not been
No,
released?
not too much. I mean, they are. I mean, Bobby Digital. You know, he had to have that amount because he's a producer that I love from day one since I was 16 years old. I used to always tell him a story that the first time I came to Kingston, the walls were so high because I was young. Now I can always same walls, you know. But now that I'm a big man, I look, they are short to me. But when I was so young, I always tell him that. So he basically have an album for me, but he still have it, you know, put it on. But you know, he watched me grow and everything. So it's not too much people because I found out early with the help of people like Mighty Mike and so many people that warned me and said, you're a prolific writer, you're a writer that things that comes out naturally, you know, it flows. Earlier they told me that. So a lot of people, if they can't hear you, they're gonna take a whole album or 3 albums out of you because it flows out of you. So therefore you gotta be careful. So I'm thankful for that. So therefore not too many people have my thing. But you have the people that I respect, and I think that's good work in life. Like you call his name a while ago, you know what I mean? I'm Silly Walks, a few others that we mentioned. They will have songs, you know, because I see them working.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's funny because you and I have been talking for years, and I actually just met you in person last year.
Last year,
You know, when I came to Jamaica, you know, but the vibe that I get from you, you know, is just through the music and just, you know, the work that you put out. You know, I rate 100%. There's not too many artists. He can tell you.
Yeah, man.
There's
You
not
know
too many
music.
artists I rate. You know, but I'm very critical when it comes to music. Very, very critical. You know, I might find a nice with a telly that doesn't really make it, but I'll find a nice with a telly, it just don't make it.
You know what, man?
Talk about independent people.
Independent people.
Yes.
Well, again, it's for the people that I see around me in Jamaica. You know what I mean? Despite what we hear, and nobody can deny, despite how, you know what I mean, how sometimes, you know, we hear so many negatives, you know, but we see the positive, and the positive is without saying, you know what I mean? And so, what I notice with my people in Jamaica, me and them, is that despite, no care how they try to put us down, or they corner, we don't really get corner. We always find a way to move around, hustle, do this, and at the same time we hustle with pride. Yeah, so you will come with your money and feel like you can show your money in our face, and we don't care how hungry we are. But I see with many Jamaicans, you know, we don't care how hungry we are. See, they will say, yo, listen, you can't show it at me, keep your money out because you know, we not starve because they already provide, and we find our way out, you know. And they always hustling and everything. So because of that, you know, I just say, boy, and I see this is reality. Like in my part of the song where I said, yo, I reach and say, all Scarra was Scarra from East. And I shout out, say, yo, Scarra, and he say, yo, me singer, yes, every day, you see it. That's a reality that I'm driving by and a man shout out and say, yo, me singer, yes, every day. And his husband is doing some, he opened a small car wash, a little car thing, you know, rubbing on car. So, you know, and he was a man farmer, a road boy back then, you know what I mean? And but now everybody's trying and everything. So I said independent people, watch the street thing. So uplift.
Now, how do you decide? You have so much music. How do you decide where you put what you're gonna put on the video? What are you gonna do a video for? Because you got such a camera.
That is why I said this second because alright, the life I live, you know, so many people love it. I mean, including myself, that And when I went to Europe, they love, I mean, it's so hurtful to hear them talk about it. They love that first album so much that they can't even get over the fact, like, understand why am I doing a new one. But they were very upset that the guy who I gave it to distribute didn't do a lot more, you know what I mean? They said, exactly. In Europe, they are telling me that how can an album like this, that's so consistent, you know, whatever stand up premiere by far and reggae, it'll be a long time, didn't get the help, you know, get the strength. And I said, well, and I got advice from you and many others, and I mean, over there they told me, and then they said that, you know what, do another album called The Life I Live Continues. This time get a better distributor.
Yes.
And it will pull the first album, which is called The Life I Live.
Yes.
So you see, don't let it, they said don't change the name because we don't want those first songs to die. So definitely. So that's so in doing this now, you will find that even though that album had 26, which a double album was a double album. Right. And this one have 60, you know, I can say we'll have 42 songs to campaign for many years to come. Right? But breaking it the right way, hopefully we want this album to resonate and to be put out in the right way so that it make that impact on the right people, so that it brings another level to the Hezron name and to the and go for the song before, you know. Right. So that is why I you know, I wouldn't worry too much about how I'm gonna do videos to the next video. Because we know there are just some songs that's gonna get up and go. Right. Some of them probably don't even need video.
Well, see when are you heading back to Jamaica?
On the 11th.
Alright, so you're here, this side, we'll shoot a video.
Alright, we'll shoot a video. Alright, cool, respect that.
The man is right there.
Alright, respect. Yeah, man, give thanks.
The video for this song, Dance With You.
Alright.
I love the video for this one. I love the video. You did a video for this one, right?
Yeah, we did like the thing, you know what I mean? You know, but I love the song.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But, you know, you say, but the videos could have been better still.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? You know?
You decide. You have such a catalog. You decide which one you want us to shoot. We'll shoot a video.
All right.
I asked somebody this the other day in an interview, and I'm asking you, you got so much music. Do you ever forget your lyrics on stage?
No, I try not to.
Really?
It's alive.
It's so much music, though.
I know, man.
How do you remember all those lyrics?
And so many coming, like even on the bus coming.
Yeah.
And that bus coming from New York.
Yeah.
Some bubble in my head to the guy. I'm saying shit. You know, so it's I was made for what can I say? It's my calling. I don't know the song. It's like I'm set that way. Yeah. I'm one way, that's why I'm stuck in this way, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm that kind of guy that's limited to everything else. It's just everything towards the music, the whole arts. Yeah. The writing and everything. So it's my calling. So I don't have that problem yet, you know. But I know a lot of people say in the long run after a while
you're gonna forget.
But it's Berries, I don't see Berries forget this song. No. And look how many songs he has.
You're right.
Mine is nothing. It's that commitment to again. Right. I mean, I remember one time I went to the studio and I told Berries that he asked me to sing and I said, yo, my voice is sick. I was tired. And they said, what kind of thing that kid? How can an instrument be sick? Well, you know, so he said his voice is never, he said have his voice. And every time I go and check him, he's always singing in the night and all. So he's up, and look at a man like that who done so much. It's the discipline that it takes to be with you. So I guess, so he's if you call the name of a song from way back when,
he can
70, you can say, oh, and I start singing it. So it's amazing. So I guess it's around close, the same thing. It's our passion, it's our Jesus.
Wow. Wow.
You don't know, man. I'm happy that I put in the work to have these things. It's such a great feeling. Even when I go out into the world and I'm singing the song and, you know, the people even hold on to the first songs like their new songs. You know what I mean? They put catalog and I can hold a show forever if I, you know what I mean? And they don't want me to leave, or if I try to come off the stage and block. No, please, no, you know what I mean? So Yeah, 'cause it was, you know, and I'm glad, you know, that I went through it. So I was a good vibe.
I'm gonna play one of my favorites right now. This one.
She's a woman, and she's my woman. Mom used to tell her kids, Uncle Leslie will be coming over. Used to get my son the dinner from the area, my clothes what from Clover. Yes, I've been around many times searching to find. Now I found her. Now there's no need to look no further. Don't need to search no more. Oh, I found her. And she's all the woman to me. She's got all the qualities. Yes, I found her. The search is over for me. She's got everything I need. And I'm proud to say, she's a woman. She's my woman. Yes.
So I mean, when you have all these songs, what's the the fans' favorite when you sing a concert?
The fans' favorite. The fans' favorite.
Yeah.
Well, the fans, they you know, the fans.
I mean, because there's so much
Fans'
music.
favorite, like, the latest favorite that I see is Taxi Driver.
Okay.
I just see the last performance, they couldn't wait, they started crying out, Taxi Driver, Taxi Driver. So, but I mean, every song, they, Forever Now is one of the favorites.
Right.
I see, can't come between, you know, Forever Now is, they don't move from that song, can't take the pressure. So,
Right.
it's like, I don't know what to tell you, it's just like, you know, there's just
So much music.
so much, you know, and people have their songs and they complain that they didn't sing my song, you know, like at the last concert I didn't sing Land of the Warriors. 3 girls come to me and say, no, you don't sing the one, we talk about them, we jab it out.
So you could never please people.
You can't really please people, but the bottom line is, you know, is that they have been consistent despite the topic.
Yes.
The art of music, and I believe, is melody.
Right.
Delivery and melody, and word and lyrics.
Right.
And it don't matter what you talk about or how you deliver it. It must be consistent with the art. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
The principles of music.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Taxi Driver was produced by Stone Love.
Stone Love, yeah, man.
You know, and they haven't produced anything in a while. So when I saw that they did the production on this, I was like, wow, back to basics.
Yeah, back to basics.
Back to basics.
Yeah, man, that's a song that connects.
Connects. Listen, people, Taxi Driver. So what's the video gonna be like? You said you shot it in Jamaica, New York, and in Sweden, is it?
Yeah, Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yeah. Well, New York, Times Square for the taxis there.
Yeah, of course.
I love the scene at the last one, like even New York, you know. But you know the importance of the yellow cab look.
Of course.
Yeah, so it's like just so funny that it was a great night, you know, in Manhattan, in Times Square, and just everything was run so smooth, you know. Step out for like the director said just do a little practice run, you know. But it just happened that they were doing it in a practice run form and everything was falling into place. The minute I stepped out of the store and went on the street and put up my hand, a taxi came.
Really?
So, yeah,
that is weird.
Yeah, that is
very weird.
Yeah.
In New York.
The taxi came and then we see a bunch of yellow cabs coming same time and the director said, continue, I will just jump in the cab and the taxi said, and when I said, what are we doing, man? I said, we're doing a video live. And they said, we're doing a video, I'm in it now? And I said, yeah, you're in it now.
Wow.
I said, drive down the block. So we're going to be, you know, so I love that scene and the yellow cab. And then in Switzerland now, in Geneva, one of the clubs where I perform at, you know, we did a set up where we performing there and all that. Roots Club, you know, called Corner 25, you know, here in Geneva. And, you know, it's performance scene, you know, the people jumping up and enjoying themselves. And I come out of the club. Like I had to rush now, so I tried to come off the stage and people trying to, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Right,
but anyway, I escaped, going to the change room, the brother come, the promoter come and give me the money, and then boom, I head out to the taxi. So it's like, just the experiences of what I'm experiencing different cool.
Gotcha.
So it's like it's just different countries, different places, that it's just it's a reality thing, you know?
Right.
Yeah, and then the scenes in Jamaica now are the flashbacks, the things that we reflected. Those are me and the girl and the whole bedroom scene. And all the fun scene.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
So this basically is going to be your biggest video to date.
Yeah, exactly, it's going to be, it's been stepping up since Moby and all this thing,
Right,
so it's the biggest video yet. Because you don't know, when you're not compromising enough, you have to go hard and do it,
Mm-hmm.
You see, you have to put the thing out there where people find it, look at it differently and say, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because we're not trying to force it down. We're trying to make people respect it and say, this. It's like one time a man told me about the Benz. If I see Benz advertised as much as Toyota.
Right.
And I said, no, I ain't never really seen Benz advertised.
Right.
You're right. Yeah, and somebody take when I look at it, and the man just say, just keep the quality up when you stand up. It will. You know what I mean? Just consistent. So I try to go harder and harder.
Wow.
Musically, lyrically, and visually.
Gotcha. It's about 7 minutes to the top, and we've got about 7-8 minutes to go. I'm going to play this one as one of my favorites. Ricovibes, this is the One Drop Reggae Show. Special in-studio guest today happens to be the one and only Hezron, live in the building. And trust me, the folks, everybody around the world is listening. Big up to the African family over there in Gambia, Paradise FM. That's got it locked.
Big up, man. Big up.
I mean, I played your music when I was actually in Gambia, and the folks love you in Gambia.
Yeah,
so
yeah, man.
big up to the Gambia massive every time.
Every time, man. Big them up, man.
Definitely.
And all of the inboxes and everything. And the
Absolutely.
inbox me all the time, man.
Do they?
Yeah, man. I said, when I come Africa style, they're gonna be like, what's up?
And one thing I admire about you actually are the one on your Facebook,
Yeah.
Well, most of the times anyway.
Yeah.
Big up to Teresa.
Big
as
up
well.
Teresa. Yeah, man, Teresa.
She's
a little bit thing,
Definitely, but you're the one on your Facebook, you're the one on your Instagram, your Twitter and all that. Teresa, of course, is a part of the team, so she does her thing.
Yeah, man.
Teresa, she does a good job.
Yeah, man. Consistently,
She make sure that we get the music and stuff like that. So
she's a very serious.
yes,
It's her passion, It's
absolutely.
more than any kind of thing. It's just her passion to see what she believes is good music,
Mm-hmm.
to surface. That's how so she takes her time to do it.
Definitely. Got a few more to go. We're gonna play Roadblock. Talk about Roadblock.
Yeah, the roadblock.
Yes.
And then I reality again. Yeah, man, reality. But the experiences from the US and to Jamaica. You just fuse it like, you know what I mean? We're living in America.
Yeah.
Back in the days, that caused me to get deported. These back in the days stories, and then we see things like that in Jamaica. So, but as an artist, we was fusing both. And lucky thing we left the thing. I mean, a lot of guys who so I still also we can relate to these things.
Yeah, and at least you're open about what happened to you in the past. At least you can recover from what happened in the
Yeah, of
past.
course, man, there's no lie, man. My life is the life I live.
Right.
I know how it's I'm not, as you know, people are afraid even sometimes to give me the mic. I just talk. You know what I mean? Because I don't see it. I cannot tell you pretend thing, stuffing thing and all that.
Right.
What's there to hide? It's to be a lesson to anybody that's coming up.
Right.
To let them know that not to go that way.
Gotcha.
See?
Let's invite Secure to sing as well. Now, what's the single thing that happened in your life that has the most profound effect on you? Do you think?
Well, I have to think about that now,
It's difficult.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
What's the single? You see, the thing that changed my life really is really me going back to Jamaica. And it's evident. In the work, that's done.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was the greatest move. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Did you feel that way at the time?
I wasn't so sure, But inside of me, I just wanted to go.
Gotcha.
All with all, despite the people saying that, don't go, and everybody, and a lot of people, my father and many people didn't want to go, but there was just this pulling thing, inside of me to go, but I wasn't sure because maybe a negative thing, but after a while, I realized that, yes, it was the right thing, it was the calling, Yeah, man, and the Jamaican people and many producers down there let me realize that for real, it was a spot, a necessity, and I like to feel that way, as anybody would do, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
See, so I found that place, and it was the right vibe. So,
Gotcha.
so I believe that's the great. To be honest, that's a turning point in my life, really. When I really think about it, going back to create what I've done.
Gotcha. Before you go, what would you like your fans all around the world? What would you like them to know about you? What's the most important lesson you can teach them?
But I just want them to know that Hezron is just a guy that taught the truth. It's a real brother, you know. I cannot put on, I cannot take off, you know. See, and I won't pretend, you know. And you have to understand, you have to just accept me for who I am, you know. I'm just this man, this instrument, or this medium that God have given certain power to deliver music, vibration that can uplift, see, and entertain and inform the public, the item, you understand? So that's just me passing through, I don't know. So I mean, as long as I have breath, see, and as long as I have my God give me the power to continue, you will always be getting these stuff. All to my fans all over the world, you understand what I'm saying? The music that's real to you, that will keep you going, that's my belief, and inform you of what's going on and keep you dancing, you know, we do all kind of music, so. That's just Hezron, you know, so look out for many, many more, and look out for it now because of just the big obstacle that was in my way. As we know, America is the world police, and I was, you know what I mean, we made a mistake when we were younger and we paid for it for 9 years, seeing, and now I can go to most of the countries that I couldn't go to, you know what I mean? You understand? And which people know. So we'll be definitely doing tours. You'll be seeing me more, you'll be hearing me more, and all that stuff, you know? So look out for that. You know, blessings.
I mean, question is, what music or what do you put in your catalog? Because I've played about 20 songs here already, and that's nowhere near what you have.
Yeah. No.
So what? How do you decide what goes into the set? I mean, you know, because there's so much songs, and then how do you decide the order of which they go into the set?
You know, it's hard, you know, but my band have to work. You know, that's why I know the band, you know, that's why I had a band. I had to have a band. Yeah, because they have to take the time to say, yo, okay, I'm change out. Yo, you know, this feel better and that, and you know. Right. But once all these people know these songs, you know, because they say it takes 1 or 2 to make them know everything, you know. Right. Once people know all these songs, you know, it won't matter the order, you know, because it's just a song, because that's what I've observed still. But from a musical standpoint, to keep it flowing, and you know what I mean, and a vibes that make sense. We definitely, of course, you have to put songs that line up to the next one. Like
of course.
We have it, man. We have the time when we started off with that happy vibes. Those days, So in Love, She's All Man, Forever and Always, Can't Come Between, Two Places, Me and Shaggy. Let's keep them rocking and everything. And then we go down into the social stuff now to say, yeah, well, as you know, this is my part of the show, you know what I mean? And which people looking for, they start doing something like, yeah, you know that one on the album now. You don't know that one still. It's on the new album called A Blind Eye, you know? Right? And then it goes into Can't Take the Pressure, which is a favorite. Can't Take the Pressure is a big favorite. We go into those root stuff like Road Black and Message on the Grave and Land of the Boy. Right. You know, and then when I feel like people tell that I go into now some souls. Right. You know what I mean? Like Scabba and it's incredible to change stuff. You know, I believe I want to keep them happy, you know, keep the vibes going, you know? It's a journey to work with my show. It's a journey. It's what I like from an artist that I'm doing for myself to the people. I've always wanted an artist that keeps me moving. And as you notice my different style, I don't like to stick in one. You know, it's easy to get bored. So I believe that the fans, I don't want to bore the fans. So I try to create different things to keep it interesting. You know. So it's a journey. So everything will fall into place with all this thing, you know. Some will be shorter than some. Yeah, you know.
Well, you know what, Hezron, man, you know, it's a pleasure, you know, obviously, you know, for the first time back here in the Atlanta area, live in the remote studio. This is obviously not the main studio. Jamaican lady said it's been a pleasure listening to Hezron. You made Rico work overtime. Jamaican lady, she's a true fan.
True fan from day one. True fan from day one. Big up yourself.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. Every time I really, really appreciate the blast. Every time, you know how I know that you play some songs sometimes. When she retweets.
Yes, she tweets.
So wait,
she tweets it out.
When did you? So it's like. So give thanks, you know, Jamaica lady.
Definitely. Big up to Shane Brown. Shane Brown is listening.
Oh, yes.
Big up to Shane Brown and actually just WhatsApp me his new 2 numbers. So big up to Shane Brown, Powers Riley's management.
Oh, big up, bless up, man. Big up yourself every time.
Definitely, Shane
Big
Brown.
up yourself, man. And the Shane Brown, the general.
Yes, that's the real Shane Brown.
Man. I see that.
So big up to Shane Brown. These guys listening, they don't tell me they're listening until after they finish. So you know I was listening to your show. So big up to Shane Brown and Powers Riley. Big up yourself every time. There's so many songs I could end with. But I'm going to end with this one, Welcome Home.
Okay. Okay.
I love this song.
Yeah, man,
again, there's so many songs I could go out with, but I'm gonna go out with this one.
Yeah, man.
It's been a pleasure, obviously.
My pleasure is mine.
There's so much music to come. There's so many things to come.
Yeah, man.
You know, the fact that you're here now in the US just opened up a whole bunch of different doors.
Of course.
So big up to yourself. Congratulations on being re-entered
into
the US
at the right time.
At the right time.
Yeah,
Canada, of course, is waiting.
Yeah, exactly.
Europe is waiting.
Yeah, man.
England
next time. So
England.
we love the vibes. I mean, everything. I know. This is the reason why I don't know they could question the creator. That's why I think when I post those pictures, I said, who is like unto you, oh Jah? You know what I mean? You said meekly wait and murmur not. Because if you notice, everybody sees, boy, you just come full circle at the right time. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
You know the journey. Many people see it's obvious. They said it couldn't be a better time. So therefore, it's the world now. We are prepared the thing, you know what I mean? And now it's to the world. See? And that's a great vibe. So I give thanks to all my listeners, all the patient fans, for so long that I've been waiting and I've been riding with me, you know what I mean? Yeah, I never get weary. See? Because reggae music, you never get weary with it.
Definitely.
Yeah, so we give thanks to the great Rico every time. Thank you, big up yourself.